What you doing, bud? Say hi.
Hey, Dad. Dad.
What?
I always say hi to kids.
Do you? That's good. You should. We are going to get some lunch and running some errands today. So.
And I'm gonna run errands.
I don't feel that good. I think this one got me sick.
I didn't.
Can't have nothing nice.
Yes, I
We had a glorious lunch at the Bay City Grill in Saraland, and now we are at Walgreens to get my passport photo for my electrical contractor's license. So I mean to do that.
Tractors.
We're blurting out random words now. Tractors. Now I've been needing to get my electrical license for quite a while, so I have to send a photo with it, and that's what we're here to do at Walgreens. Right, buddy?
Exciting time.
Lots of errands to run today, so we figured we'd all take y'all along the ride.
We're gonna get something for Christmas.
Christmas
He's
is
stuck
like
on getting gifts. This time it's Christmas.
Christmas is like 6 months away. Don't
No.
pick your nose, yucky.
No, it's
Christmas is 6 months away. Yes, this is July, almost, and then you have August, September, October, November, and then December. 6 months.
Which months don't even mean anything to him.
Yeah,
so.
see? We're seeing.
You're so beautiful.
And
Did you show everybody your new glasses?
I think they saw him.
Put them on.
David doesn't like them.
I like them. I said they look very nice. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'd like to check out a book.
You can't even see him. What?
Anyway, stay tuned. Well, we are leaving Lowe's. We got our pipe to make the.
Not Lowe's.
I know, we're leaving this salvage place. We left Lowe's, got our pipe to make the fodder stand, which we'll show y'all. They got a bunch of 4x4s to enlarge the goat fencing. And then we're trying to meet up with this guy to sell Laura's garden barrel, but he hasn't replied yet, so we'll see how that goes. What you doing, hoodlum? It is hot, ain't it, boy? So hot. It has been just hot and muggy and rainy, but now all the clouds have gone, so now it's just hot and muggy. Like the humidity is like 100%. You have to chew the air before you breathe it. Ain't that right, boy? Yes, sir. You're getting out of the hot sky? You need some help? Michael, here comes another plane. These planes are going into Airbus, the brand new building facility that they're building in downtown Mobile. They have a landing strip there, and it's where FedEx and UPS and things like that land. Hey, look at that plane, bud. That one says Navy on the side of it. That's a Navy plane. Cool. What, bub? You wanna get in the car? I do too. Sweat. Hi. So we got everything unloaded from the grocery store, and a friend of mine came by and brought a gallon of local made honey for me. He makes this, his bees make this about 20 or so miles from here, so that's a gallon of local delicious honey. This stuff stores forever, but we'll probably go through this in a couple months. Just amazing. If you have allergies or something, get you some local made honey. and just have about a teaspoon of it a day, it'll really help your allergies, because all of the bees, the pollination that they do is from all those plants that you're allergic to, and they infuse it into the honey, and that honey will actually help you build up tolerance against your allergies. I used to have horrible allergies, but I'm way better now because of this. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with y'all. I paid $65 for this gallon, which is actually a very good price for local made organic honey. So anyway, my other thing was that about every week I spend $20 a week on a prep, on something that I'm going to store for the family and put away. This week I chose sugar. We got 50 pounds of sugar here, and these were about $9. These were about $9 a bag. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put them into Mylar bags with some oxygen absorbers and store them for an emergency. So good price right here, $9 a bag. It's about $8.75 a bag, but I spend 20 bucks a week. And what I do is spend $20 a week on a prep that I can put away for the family in case of an emergency. Man, I got some crazy hair going on. But what I'll do is I'll show you all how I do that, and in the links below in the description, you'll see 2 links where I buy my Mylar bags. It's the best price I've found. It's good, thick, quality bags, and you don't need any special equipment to do it. And what I do is I take the food that I'm storing, I put it in the Mylar bags, and then I put it into 5-gallon buckets for long-term storage. So $20 a week, easiest way to get started prepping for your family and saving some food back, putting some food back for your family. I've been doing it for quite a while, and Laura actually got into my supply of sugar a couple weeks ago that I had saved because she ran out in the kitchen, which is great, that's fine, but I had to replace it, so that's where we are with that, and I'll show you how to do that here shortly.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got a little sidetracked, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how I put our supplies that we buy in Mylar bags for long-term storage. I am getting sick. Michael has gotten me sick. Anyway, so what I have here is this is what we do we buy in bulk and we store long-term for emergencies. I buy these Mylar bags. These are 3-gallon Mylar bags. I buy them on Amazon, and I'll put a link below in the description. And these bags come with these oxygen absorbers. It's a whole complete set. These are 300 cc oxygen absorbers, so whole set. I think you get, I want to say 20 or 50 of them for 20 bucks, something like that. Let me open some light here. And then what I do is I get like a base. This is just an old styrofoam ice chest. And what I do, and this is just to hold the bag up straight. These are 3 milliliters thick, I believe. And I kind of just go like that, just to hold the bag up straight. And let's open up our sugar here. Like I said previously, I spend about $20 a week just on something random that I know that we use and that we would need in an event that I can't go to the store, whether it's a hurricane or earthquakes or zombies or whatever have you. It's just a good idea to be prepared. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill up this bag pretty full. Another person that I follow on YouTube that does this, that I've seen before, is the BamaHomestead, I believe is the channel name. And she has a massive pantry that she stocks. So we've got this about full to right here, and that's what I want to do. Gonna get that ready. Now what I've got here is a mason jar with a lid. I'm gonna open these. Once you open these, they start activating and they start working. They start pulling oxygen from the atmosphere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them all in this jar and seal it up for right now, and just put the one that I need in here. So I'm going to put a little bit more sugar in here. You can probably use a straightener, a hair straightener. What I choose to use is a iron though. Okay, probably work. I kind of put a little bit too much in there. Let me show you what I got going on here. You can see. a little bit out of there. I mean, this is the same thing that you're doing when you're canning your vegetables from your garden. You're creating food for your family for an emergency. So let me go get one thing that I need. Okay, what I have here is a piece of hard PVC pipe. You can use a piece of wood, you can use a piece of metal, but all this is going to be for is to roll over the top of the bag and actually seal it with the iron, and I'll show you how that works. So let's first open our oxygen absorbers. Alright. We're going to, I got too small of a jar, I think. And you need to kind of work quickly with these because they don't need to be out in the open. I want to mention to you guys too, when you're putting these oxygen absorbers in jars, you know, to use, when you open these, you need to be prepared to, you know, bag a lot of food. You don't want to put these in a jar and leave them for a month. I'm going to use all these on this sugar and some rice that I have, but use a small jar. You want these oxygen absorbers to absorb as little oxygen as possible while you're waiting to use them. Don't put this in a gallon jar or a quart jar, obviously, because it'll have that much more air to absorb. So we're going to get one out, and we're going to stick it in the bag with the sugar. And I've got an iron over here already preheated, so all I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll this, and I'm going to squeeze the air out of it like that. And then what I'm going to do is just make sure I got a nice tight roll across the top. And you can buy Mylar bag sealers. They're kind of expensive when you can do this for free. I mean, I don't see the point of spending $100 on a sealer when I can do this. And all you're going to do now is take this iron and make, you'll see it sealing. I'm going to make a pass right across it. Like that. Okay? And you'll know if it worked. Yep, you can see there's a nice seal right there. And then what I usually do is I make another seal right on top of that one. I'm just going to roll it again. And I'm just going to crimp it one more time. So now you can see that I've got a nice crimped seal there. And what will happen now is that the oxygen absorber will start, this bag will start to suck in on itself, and I'll show you that here shortly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the next few. Okay, so there you have it. Both 25-pound bags of sugar are in these, and these will actually shrink up here within an hour. And what I do with these is I put them in white gallon buckets. Let me show you that. So what I do is I get these buckets from the Walmart bakery section. They are free, and I get them from them all the time I go to the bakery. They just give them to me, I wash them, clean them out, and they do come with lids. So perfect storage. Perfect storage for these bags. You can also go buy buckets at Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever you want to do it. You see how these are shrunken up. See how that one's shrunken up in there? Hold on, Michael. Alright, so we're going to start just putting these in there.
I want to put them in there.
And we'll put these. And then I'm going to put a new date on there. This is an old date, so new date. Another bucket, and basically we're just putting them in there like that. I'm going to put a new date on these lids. And you can go buy some 5-gallon food saving buckets if you want, but this is gonna work fine. They're staying in the pantry. They're all stacked, they're dated. You know, we have them in Mylar bags. This is perfect. These are free buckets you can get at Walmart, or go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy some 5-gallon buckets for a couple dollars. Same principle. So that is what we do with the excess food we buy. We spend $20 a week, and we buy food that we use and store it for long-term use, emergencies, things like that. So if you're not doing it, I encourage you to do the same. Make sure your family's got at least 3 to 6 months of food in case of an emergency. It's the least you can do. Anyway, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. God bless.